Hey Kelsey, it's September 13th, 2013. Welcome to Tacoma. You know what's weird about Tacoma? It's supposed to be cold. It's not cold right now. I am sweating a lot and it's really not cute. So I've been at school since about August 23rd, which means I've been here for like 3 weeks. 3 weeks when I wasn't vlogging. And I know we were supposed to start right when we got to school, but then life happened. Life tends to do that. It tends to happen. Sorry. So, things that have happened in the past 3 weeks. I had orientation, which was a week long and included a 3-day camping trip on Hood Canal. And it sounds so ridiculous, but it was so much fun. It included a hoedown. I jumped in the Sound, and that was a lot of fun. I went kayaking. I played some songs. And that was my orientation. How about yours? Other things that happened. I started classes, and I spent the first couple days of classes freaking out incessantly and wondering how I ever was going to make it through college, because I had so much reading assigned and so much writing assigned in the first week, and I guess real life started, and I wasn't really expecting real life to start yet. I also decided to overextend myself and join about 15 clubs. So I have an interview for the radio station tomorrow on Friday, and then I have auditions for 2 different a cappella groups this weekend. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I've been making friends, kind of. See, here's the thing. I think a lot of people talk about how much fun college is and how many new people you meet, but they forget to leave out the part where it's really hard to leave your friends that you've known for a long time and to thrust yourself into this situation where you don't really have roots with anyone. I miss having roots. I miss you. I miss my family. I miss all my other friends back home who know my history. And in some ways it's nice to have a history, but in other ways it isn't. And I really miss people. But I know that it just takes time. I know that it's easier here at a school of 2,600 people than at a school of 30,000 like your school. And the longer I'm here, the more thankful I am for the tiny size of the school. All my classes are so small, which is a blessing and a curse because it means I can't get away with anything. But it means that my hall is so close, even though we're one of the biggest ones, it'll hold 50 people. And it's just nice. Also, private schools give you water bottles. This is a water bottle. Private schools also give you mugs. This is my mug. Private schools, unfortunately, don't pay for your books, which are very expensive. I missed you so much more than I realized I would, which sounds weird because we always had a long distance friendship. We never were very close to each other physically. But it's hard because college makes you really busy. You're trying to experience all these new things. You go camping for 3 days for orientation, and suddenly it's a lot harder to keep in touch with your friends. Here are some things I know now that I could not have known before I got to college. I'm friends with the football guys. That's weird. They all hang out on my floor. People will get drunk and then go outside, and those are the parties. At least at a small liberal arts school. It is hard, and it's not really getting easier, but life doesn't really get easier from here on out, does it? So, and I know that a couple things that made me really happy. One of them is my room, which when we put on our lights at night, it looks so beautiful and it feels like a home now. It feels like this is something that's happening for real, which I keep forgetting. My neighbors post a riddle of the week. This is a thing that happens in college. Okay. Regardless, I do miss you a lot, Kelsey. And sometimes I'm sitting here and I'm like, what am I doing here? Am I in the right place? And I question my decision to come here. But other times, like last afternoon, I was sitting on the grass outside and I looked around and there were blue skies. Of course, it's Seattle. We're not going to get blue skies for like another year, but there were blue skies and people were riding their bikes and walking their dogs. And I felt like I made the right decision. So, I'm not going to see you until after Yom Kippur, but I'll talk to you soon, Kelsey. Good Yom Tov. I love you very much. And I'll see you next week. You ask me how to do it, I would say